Ready to start.
Ready?
That's the whistle. 5-3. It's 2:21, 5-3 in the game for Black Knights. It's Diego, Dennis, Max, and Brendan in the game. Brendan cuts it away. Diego, one-on-one. Diego shoots, hits off number 2 out of bounds. We are 20 seconds into the second half. It's 5-1 Black Knights. That's Diego. Diego sends it back to Max. Max got cut off by number 3. 2-on-2. Brendan pokes it away to Diego. Diego drags it with his left. Drags it on the left side. He shoots. Goalie on the toe save. Goes out of bounds. Kick in for Ginga. He tried to send it to Max. 3 put it out of bounds. Kick in for Ginga. That's Diego back to Brendan. Brendan to Dennis. Dennis to the middle of the field. Dennis to Diego. Diego turns. Diego, he's got Dennis. He's got Brendan running in. 2 on the run. He's got a player. Diego cut it off. He had 21 on the back post. 2 in front. Goes out of bounds. They got a corner out of this. 21 on the corner. Brendan's defending. He goes up to the top. Dennis. It's another kick in. 21 sends it across to 2. 2 to the middle to 5. 5 to 3. 3 on his right foot. 3 shoots it. It's a goal. 3, yeah. I got it. It's 6-1 Black Knights. We are minute 45 into the second half. Dennis to Max. Max to Brendan. Brendan to Diego. Diego to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Dennis. Dennis to Diego. Diego down the side. Got cut off. Got played out of bounds by number 3. It's a kick in. They send it back to Dennis. Dennis to Max. Max on the side to Diego. Diego in front. Oh! Got deflected off Brendan. 2 has the ball. 2 to the middle to 5. 5 turns. Goes out of bounds. Dennis to Brendan. That's a good... 5, back to 3. 3 turns. 3 trying to go to the middle. Back to 2. 2 to 5. 5, there's nobody on the side. 2 gets blocked by Diego out of bounds. We're 3 minutes into the second half. 5, 4 seconds. 3 on that side. He uses his arm. Come on. Come on, watch the elbows. And it goes out of bounds. 3 to 5 gets blocked. Diego shields it. 2 has the ball. 2 sends it back to 3. 3 to the side to 21. 21 gets blocked by Max. 21 to 5. He has a shot. Gets poked away. Brendan has it. Brendan to the middle. Brendan to the side. Got poked away by 5. PJ blocks it out of bounds. It's gonna be a corner.
Hey, corner.
It's 6-1 Black Knights. 3 on the corner. Not even gonna go that way. It's like they flip it to the other side. 2 has it. 2 to 21. 21 in front. Brendan off his head. That's Dennis. 1 behind him. That's Max. It went off his leg out of bounds. 2 on the free kick to 3, right in front of the goal. Back to 2. 2 to 14 in the middle of the field. Dennis steals it. Dennis tried to get it back to Diego, and it goes out of bounds. It's gonna be a kick in. 14's gonna take it. What are you guys doing? 14 to 3. 3 to 2 on that side. They're making a run up the side. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal clearance for Ginga. 6-1. Diego has the ball. Diego to the side to Dennis. To Diego. Diego to Dennis. Dennis to Diego in the middle of the field. Gets blocked. They try to go to the side. 7 turns on him. He's got 14. He's got 5 on the other side. It goes wide. Should be a goal clearance for Ginga. .520 into the second half. 6-1 Black Knights. That's PJ up the field to Diego. Diego in front. Got deflected. It's gonna be a corner. It's a corner. Go. Finish it. Oh. 4 is in the game for Black Knights. It's 3, 7, 14, and 4. Comes out to the side. Will 4 to 3. 3. Will takes it away. 4 to the corner. To the side to 3. He's holding his shirt, but 4 on the kick in to 3. Diego takes it away. Diego to Brendan. Brendan to the middle to Diego. Diego sends it back to Will. Will to Dennis. He's got Diego. Diego to the center. Diego back to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan's got Diego. Diego has it in to Will. Cut through. That's Dennis. Dennis to the middle. Dennis to Will. Will to Diego. Diego to Dennis. Dennis to the middle. Dennis shoots, gets blocked. 4 has it. 4 to 14. 14 spins. 14 wants a right-footed shot. Gets poked away by PJ out of bounds. 4, watch him run it. Ooh, he's waiting. 4 seconds. With 7:20 into the second half. It's 6-1 Black Knights. That's Diego. Diego to Will. Will to Diego. To Brendan on the left-hand side. Brendan to Will. Diego, make a run. Diego shoots. It's over the top. It's going to be a goal clearance for Black Knights. They send it up the middle of the field to 4. 4, Will's on him. Sends it back to 14. 14 to 17 is in the game. 17 back to 14. 14 back to 7. 7 to 14. They're slowing the game down. Brendan takes the ball away. Brendan got pushed off. That's a foul.
Foul away.
Yep. That's 1. He stiff-armed him. It's going to be a free kick for Ginga, right in midfield. That's Will, sends it back to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan gets blocked by 4. Dennis plays it away. PJ's going to pick it up. PJ out to Will. Will back to his side. That's Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. They got to go up the wing. Brendan turns, sends it to Dennis. Dennis makes a run. Diego got caught between 2 players. It's a 2-on-2 coming back. 7 to 14. 14 to the side to 7. He's trying to get someone in front. Dennis plays it back. 7 to 17. 17 to 14. 14 turns. No one's on him. Sends it back toward the goal. 7. He loses it. It's going to be a kick-in for Ginga. Brendan on the kick-in. He's going to send it back. Diego's got Will on the other side. Brendan's cutting in front. Diego to the right. Diego tried to get in front. Got cut away by 17. 17's 2-on-2. 17 to the right. Sends it back to 7. 7 to the corner. 7 has a shot. PJ saves it. Brendan knocks it off 4. 4 tries to save it. He puts it back in front. 17 on the shot. Brendan knocked it away out of bounds. Dennis is coming out. Max is coming in the game. It's 6-1. 14 has it for Black Knight. 14 back to 17. 17 is 7. 17 7 has the ball. 7 sends it back to 17. 17 to 14 on the right side. Cuts it to the middle to 7. He turns to his right. Diego's on him. He's trying to get to the right corner. And he goes out of bounds. I think he slipped on the side as well. It's going to kick in for Black Knights. 7 has it to 14. 14 to the corner. There's nowhere to go. There's going to be a clearance. Max on the right-hand side. Max to Diego. Diego to the left. Diego. So that's a foul. Foul on white, right? Second foul. Max to Brendan. Brendan to Max. It's 6-1 Black Knights. It hit number 4. 14 has it. 14 sends it back to 17. 17 to 22. 22. Brendan poked it away. What are we at? 11 minutes into the second half. They go across to 14. 14 to 17. Back to 14. 17. 14 to 17. They're just going to pass it around. That's 22 on the ball. He flips it ahead. Max off his head to Diego. Diego's got Brendan on the left. He's surrounded by 3 players. 17 to the left. It's 3 on 2. 17 gets in. He shoots it to the back post. It's just wide. It's going to be a goal clearance for Ginga. Dennis has come in the game for Diego. That's Will on the ball. Will to Brendan. Brendan sends it back to Dennis. Dennis to Max. Max to Dennis. Dennis to Will. Will up the side. Will gets cut away by 17. 14 up the side. 14 shoots. It's the outside of the side post. I think they're saying it's a corner. 14 to 17. Goalie comes out. He puts it on the ground. 17 has it. 17. He wants to shoot with his left. Puts it in front to 30. Brendan poked it away. It's Will. Will to Dennis. Dennis slows down. Sends it to Max. Max hits 17. Goes out of bounds. We're halfway through the second half. Max on the ball. Max turns. It's 2 on 2 going back. 22 has it. 22-17. 14-30 in the game. Brendan, Will, Dennis, Max in the game. 22 has it. 22 flips it to the side. It goes out of bounds. Deflected by Will. 22 to 17 in the middle of the field. It's going to go out of bounds. He thought 14 was going to make a run. Dennis, one behind him. Dennis to Max. Max. He's got Brendan at the center of the court. He's got Dennis in the back. Dennis. Dennis goes to the left to Will. Go back. It gets poked out of bounds. Kick in for Ginga. We are 11 minutes left in the second half. 17 comes away with it. Hits off his leg. Ooh, he kept it in bounds. PJ comes out, and it's going to go out of bounds. Goal clearance for Black Knights. He goes out to the side to 17. 17 on the side to 14. 14 comes back. He tries to cut the middle. 22 tries to go back to the side. Will got hit in the nose. 22 turns. He sends to the side to 30. Back to the middle of the field. Dennis has it. He tried to get Will going. Will is bleeding from his nose. So Diego's going to come back in the game. Goalie sends it down the side to 22. He's got 14 on the other side. Hits off his foot out of bounds. Kick in for Ginga. That's Max to Dennis. He tried to find Brendan going down the side. Got cut off. 30 has it. 30 back. It's going to go out of bounds. They're saying it's a clearance. He's got 4 seconds. 14 has it. 14 turns to 17. It's 6-1. It's in front. 14 in front. It's a goal. 7-1. 9:30 left in the second half. Diego to Dennis. Dennis to Max. Max to Dennis. Back to Max. He's got Brendan going up the side. Got cut off by 14. 3-on-1. 14 to the side. There's 2 on the other side. Brendan's coming up. Brendan to the side. Brendan to the middle. Just slow down. Goalie goes out to the side to 17. He goes up to the middle to 30. That's a foul on. One foul for this half. 30 in front. 30 tried to get to his left. He just elbowed him. Goes across, 14 on his foot. 14 tried to get away. Diego down the left side. Diego making a run. Diego got blocked by 17, coming back. 17 down the right side with 14, and he goes out of bounds. Goal clearance. Diego gets a pass from PJ, hits 14 in the hand. Diego comes away with it. He gets around him, goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner. Oh, it's right in front. 21 has it. Diego faked a pass out. He went right across the goal mouth. 17 has it. 17 to 22. 22 back heels around Dennis. Diego knocks it away. He's got Max. Max turns. Tried to get it back to Dennis. 22 turns. 22 has the ball. He sends it back to 17 on the left side of the court. 17 turns. Sends it back to 21. 21 to the middle of the court to 22. Got poked away back to the goalie. 7:23 left in the second half. It's 7 to 1. 22 has it. 17 to 22. It's 2-on-1. He goes to the corner to 30. Comes back out to 21. 21 to 17. 17 to the left to 30. 30 to the middle. Max cuts it away. Max tries to get around the player. Max sends it back to Diego. He's got Brendan on the side. Brendan has the ball. Brendan to Dennis. Dennis to Max. Make your run. Make your run. Make your run. Under his foot. It's going to be a kick in for Black Knights. 6:30 left in the second half. 21, he has a shot. And it's 4 on the goal. It's 8-1. 6:18 left. That's Diego to Brendan. Brendan to Dennis. Dennis to Max. To Dennis. To Brendan. Brendan to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. To Dennis. Dennis to Max. Make your run. To Max on the left side. To Diego. Diego back to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan to the corner to Max. Max in front. Diego tried to back swipe it. It goes out of bounds. They go out to the side. 21. 21 to 17. 17 in the middle field to 22. Back to 17. 17 to 21. In front of their own goal. Goalie hasn't been tested much this game. 22 sends it back to 17. 17. He's just killing time here. He sends it across the field to 4. Off his thigh out of bounds. Kick in for Ginga. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan makes a run. Brendan to the middle. Brendan shoots. Just over the top. 5 minutes left in the second half. 8-1 Black Knights. It goes up the field. 4 has it. And Diego knocks it out of bounds. 4 sends it back to 21. 21 in front of his goal. 21 to 4. 4 back to 21. 21 in front of the goal. 21 to the side. 4 turns. He's got 17 coming back. 17 to the side. It goes out of bounds. So what do you need to do? Dennis up the left side. Dennis to Max. Max to Brendan. Brendan to Diego. Diego's got Brendan cutting through. You gotta watch it here. It's gonna be 2-on-1. 22. to 17. They're just going to kill the clock. To the middle, 22's got a back runner. 17. Got blocked by Diego. Diego up the left side. Diego slows it down. He makes a move, gets around 2 players, cuts back. Diego sent it back to Brendan. Brendan sent it back to Dennis. Dennis to Diego. Diego to the left corner, and he goes out of bounds. 3:30 left in the second half. 8-1 Black Knights. 31-4. 4-22. That's a foul. Third foul. What? 3 fouls. 22 is the ball.
12 is yellow.
Okay. That's the Will on the ball. Will sends it back to Dennis. Dennis sends it back to Diego. Diego to Will. It's going to go out of bounds. They got to come back. 4 on the kick in. 4-31. 31 to get poked out of bounds. 2:45 left in the second half. 31 on the kick in to 22. Got cut away. Dennis has it. Got deflected out of bounds. Mid corner. Dennis on the corner. He's up to 2. He sends it back to Will. Got poked away. It's gonna be a kick in. To Will. Will to the corner. Got poked away. It's a corner. To Dennis. Dennis to his left. To Max. Got taken away by 21. 21 to the corner. You can't see it. Max. He tried to play it. It went just wide. We have 2 minutes left. Goalie up the field.
No one touched it. We threw it.
No, it's a goal clearance. It's a goal clearance, right? It's a goal clearance.
Goal clearance.
It's a goal clearance. Max sends it back to Will. Will to Diego. Diego to Dennis. Dennis up the left side. Dennis gets blocked by 31. It goes out of bounds. 1:24 left in the second half. 8-1. Diego shoots it. It's the corner. Goalie on a goal clearance whips it down the field. Diego off his body. Diego turns to his left. Diego 30's on him. He goes around him. He goes out of bounds. Minute left in the second half. 30 back to 31. 30 to the right. Diego hits it off 30 out of bounds. PJ sends it to Max on the right-hand side. We're under a minute. Diego on the left-hand side. Diego back to Max. Max to Diego. He's got Dennis with him. Dennis to Diego. Diego spins, tries to get it to Dennis. Dennis shoots, gets blocked. 4 clears it out of bounds. There's 29 seconds left. Dennis on the corner. Dennis in front through 30. 30 up hits Max over out of bounds. There's 15 seconds left. 8-1 Black Knights. 30 up the side, it goes out of bounds. That's Will to PJ. PJ to Diego. Diego up the left, it goes out of bounds. 2 seconds left, that should be the game. 31-30. And watch out. Watch out. That's the game. 8-1 Black Knights.